I dip, I dive. When I dive, I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Come on. Poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. Thought about no single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squatters. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Los Angeles taking on San Diego. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Hagen Smith. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1 down, here comes Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Tatis makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. First pitch, not close.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the mound now, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Late on that fastball. Tatis hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
2 and 2
at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Inside, almost got him.
Nope, ball.
1 out, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 and 1's
no
the
fair
count.
right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Late with the swing there.
Good fastball. Going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Second inning set to go. The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering way off the plate. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. No score here in the second. Rodriguez racing after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one almost hit him. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate. Slider right there.
Oh. One.
Up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Turner runs. Ball outside. That's in there. That is strike 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Nope,
DeGrom keeping him close. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one misses, and that's ball one.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in. about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And a big swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
1 and 2's the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Turner at first, one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is top half of the third inning. And now the DH, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
Swings through that.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Tatis pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here is Alex Gordon. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Top of the third. No score. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, gets down. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Snap throw.
Strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Gordon on at second with 2 down. And that is out of play. Out to short, Turner. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Geloff. In plenty of time to first, and Bellinger. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That one
That
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
That's down
Ball.
and in.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. Got him swinging. Here's Alex Verdugo. Curve, hit right back to him. And Verdugo is set down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. That's in there. 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses.
2-2.
It's 2 and 2. And down on strikes he goes. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the fourth. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they put the tag on him for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Goes down looking. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Rings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a foul ball. Baldwin measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. Now one out to right. Bellinger makes the grab, one away. Caught up now trying to get to third. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Turner digs in now. Fought off foul. Out to short. Lawler. On to first. Just got him on that one. Save.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
De La Cruz swings through it for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Down to third, and he gets back safely. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kurtz. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning. Getting started. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Hoffman.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
2-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carter hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Evan Carter. Flied out his first time. And takes low for ball 1. This one smoked out to left. Carter snags it for the second out. Zach Geller will hit next.
Zach Geller.
Yeah, that's fouled off. down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fires across the diamond. Third out. Back here in Baltimore, and here is Nick Kurtz. DeGrom back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Bounced up the middle. Geloff. And he's safe at first. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catch.
Runner on the go.
0-2.
Throw to second. Ow. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Will Smith to the plate. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Runner at third, 2 away. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. That's to third. De La Cruz tosses across the first, and they get the. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Alex Verdugo. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
To third. There's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Baldwin.
No, that's
up to hit
inside.
for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. That one ripped. Langford giving chase. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. That one at triple digits.
0-1. 1-1.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And he lays one down the left side. Gordon. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the runner takes off. Caught and missed. Hung up in a rundown now.
0-1.
Two outs. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
No throw. Safe at second. Out at the top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And there's one away. And now Nick Kurtz. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball. Right there, just couldn't catch up.
Tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Evan Carter, the next to hit. Helsley, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Check swing. Went around. Going to count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, Trey Turner now. Ball one
That's
there.
The ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The pitch. Just
Ball,
missed.
outside.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And that bunted towards third. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Now a chance for Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
The second baseman, Zach
Helsley back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
One, 2 now. That one missing inside. And there's a ball.
Count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And he takes it himself for the out. Now, Alex Gordon, 1 for 2. And ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
1 ball, no strikes.
And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Round second, digging for third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. And now here is Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Bunts it towards the mound. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th. Zach Geloff now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much.
He swings and misses, struck him out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. And fouled off. To the right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Walker Jenkins digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Walker. Jenkins.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Strike.
No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carter going back. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Langford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's 1-1. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Just missed.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hurts. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. Line to left. And a base hit right there. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So up next, Zach Geloff. Out towards left center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. So bottom of the ninth. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Tatis on at first. Nobody out. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Sneaks through, base hit. And out to aboard
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to
swings here and blasts one left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Langford try to get to it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. Save!
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
He's 2 outs away. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz on the ground. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. First and second, 1 out. And now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. That one way outside. Ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. Went around. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got it swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now here is Evan Carter. First pitch swinging.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Now 1-1.
Ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Another comes in to score, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Next to hit, Zach Geloff. Hit on the ground to short. Lawler. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead. And
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. The other way. Down the line. And it's foul. Man at second. Ground ball. And that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willing
line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
big RBI for him right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch.
Now there's a bullet down the line. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Lawler rounds third, headed for the plate. Run comes in from second. And they tag him out. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. They say he went. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one hit to right. Tatis under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So up next, Nick Kurtz. In the
1-0.
dirt, and that's ball one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in extra innings. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Grounds one to short. And he'll be safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Evan Carter, the next to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Kurtz off of first with 2 away. Right through there, got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express. Right by his bat for strike 3.
Yeah, man.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1
1.
is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So they're down to their final out. And now Drake Baldwin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 9-4.